Terken Khatun, also known as Terken Khatun, was the Empress of the Seljuk Empire, is the first wife and chief consort of Malik-Shah I, Sultan of the Seljuk Empire from 1072 until his death in 1092. She was born as a Karakhanid princess, the daughter of Tamghach Khan Ibrahim. She was the mother of Mahmud I, the next ruler of the Seljuk Empire. Marriage. Alp-Arslan, father of Malik-Shah, gave his own daughter Princess Aisha Khatun to Sham al-Mulk Nasser, the son and successor of the Karakhanid Tamghach Khan Ibrahim, Turkan Khatun's father. Later in 1065 he married his son to Terken Khatun, who was aged 12 at the time and Malik-Shah was about the same age. Nizam al-Mulk's position vis-a-vis the Sultan was thus to some extent unsatisfactory, and his influence at the subordinate households of the Sultan's wives and those of the princes was still weaker. Turkan Khatun's household became the focus of opposition, for Taj al-Mulk was also her personal intendant. The vizier doubtless had Turkan Khatun in mind when in the Sazan-Nama he denounced the malevolent influence of women at court, citing the misleading advice to the ruler and the susceptibility to promptings from their attendants and eunuchs. Turkan Khatun's son Dawood had been his father's favorite son, but he died in 1082. 6 years later Malik-Shah had capital approval when he proclaimed as heir another of his sons, Abu Shuja Ahmad, and gave him a resplendent string of honorifics, but in the following year he too died. After these disappointments it was not surprising that Turkan Khatun wanted to promote the succession of her third son Mahmud, despite the fact that he was the youngest of all the possible candidates. Towards the end of Malik-Shah's reign, Odin, the Shah of Marv, complained to the Sultan that he had been seized by Nizam al-Mulk's son, Shams al-Din Uthman, who was Ray of Marv. Malik-Shah wrote to Nizam al-Mulk reproaching him with these words: "These your children have each gained the mastery over a large district and govern large province, but this does not satisfy them and they exceed what a politic can desire to do this and that." Nizam al-Mulk defended himself, but on this occasion the Sultan's jealousy was not assuaged and he began to plot against the life of the vizier. Turkan Khatun added fuel to the fire, accusing Nizam al-Mulk of dividing the kingdom among his children. Her opposition to Nizam al-Mulk was due to his having urged Malik-Shah to nominate Bakiruk, the 13-year-old son of Zubaydah Khatun, heir apparent, whereas she wished her own son Mahmud, an infant, to be so nominated, and was supported in this by Taj al-Mulk. Abul Ghana Martzban ibn Khusraw Firoz was vizier to Turkan Khatun. She joined an intrigue mounted against Nizam al-Mulk by Taj al-Mulk, Majid al-Mulk Barawastani Kumi, the Mustafi, Sayyid al-Mulk, the Mahmud's accession. When Malik-Shah I was assassinated shortly after Nizam al-Mulk, Taj al-Mulk nominated Mahmud as Sultan and set out for Isfahan. On arrival he seized and imprisoned Bakiruk on Turkan Khatun's orders, but the Nizamiya Mamluks, who hated Turkan Khatun because of her enmity to the late master, set Bakiruk free and took him to Ray, where the Ray of the city, Nizam al-Mulk's son-in-law, crowned him. Taj al-Mulk and Turkan Khatun set out after Bakiruk, but were defeated at Barujid in 1092–93. Turkan Khatun retired with her forces to Isfahan, where she was besieged. Taj al-Mulk, who had fled at the Battle of Barujid, meanwhile came to Bakiruk and offered him 200,000 dinars to make him vizier. From Isfahan, Turkan Khatun tried to make contact with Tulash, but she died suddenly in 1094, to be followed a month later by her son Mahmud. Bibliography. J. A. Boyle, ed. The Cambridge History of Iran, Volume 5. Cambridge University Press. p. 191. ISBN 978-0-521-06936-6. and K. Est Lambton, Continuity and Change in Medieval Persia. Sunny Press. ISBN 9780887061332.